You're not gonna believe what just happened in the Dobre twins' latest video. Honestly, I'm still trying to process it. What started off as a weird and creepy situation turned into something way deeper, and honestly, kind of emotional. The creepy man's girlfriend is actually pregnant. Yeah, for real. And the way it all went down was wild. So, it all started outside of a hospital, right? Lucas and Marcus were just doing their thing, probably vlogging or filming a video, when they noticed something super off. Two really strange-looking people were standing near the emergency room. They were wearing orange jumpsuits, had those terrifying red glowing eyes, and looked like they'd just walked out of a horror movie. It was straight up creepy, and the twins were clearly freaked out. I would have been too. But then, things got even weirder. One of them, the woman, was holding something in her hand. As they got closer, the camera zooms in and boom, it's a pregnancy test. And it's positive. Like what? No one saw that coming. Everyone watching the video, including me, was just stunned. The creepy man's girlfriend is actually pregnant? You could tell Marcus and Lucas were totally caught off guard. Marcus looked over at Lucas like, wait, is this real? And Lucas was just pointing like, what is going on here? It was such a bizarre scene. Like, what are they doing at the hospital? Why do they look like that? And now she's pregnant? The whole vibe shifted. But here's where it got real. You could see that the woman, yeah, the one with the creepy look, was actually in pain. She kept pointing at her stomach and then back at the emergency room, clearly trying to get help. And that's when it hit everyone watching. This wasn't just a skit or a prank. It was serious. Whatever was happening, she was in trouble. And despite how scary they looked, they were clearly scared too. Lucas didn't hesitate. He said something like, we can't just leave them like this. And honestly, that moment hit hard. Because no matter how strange someone looks, no matter how much they freak you out, if they need help, you help. It was actually really heartwarming to see how the twins handled it. They stepped up and showed real compassion. And then, just when you thought things couldn't get crazier, she started going into labor. Right there in the hospital parking lot. She was screaming, holding her stomach, and the creepy guy, who had been so scary just moments earlier, dropped to his knees in pure panic. You could see the fear in his face. He wasn't a monster. He was just a guy who was about to become a dad and didn't know what to do. The twins jumped into action. They ran to get hospital staff, tried to keep her calm, and stayed by their side. All the jokes, all the fear, it all faded in that moment. It turned into something really raw and human. And that's what made it so powerful. It wasn't about clicks or views anymore. It was about life, about empathy, about showing up for someone when they need it most. Eventually, the hospital team came out with a stretcher, and they took her inside. Everyone watching was holding their breath. Is she okay? Is the baby okay? We didn't get all the answers, but one thing was clear. The Dobre twins did the right thing. And at the end, Lucas said something that stuck with me. Sometimes, the scariest people just want to be loved. Man, that hit. Because it's true. We're so quick to judge people based on how they look or act. But behind all that, we're all just human. We all feel fear, love, and pain. So yeah, this wasn't your typical Dobre Brothers prank video. This one had heart. It had meaning. And if it made you feel something, if it made you think twice about how we treat others, then do me a favor. Hit that like button, share it with someone, and subscribe to my channel for more real stories like this one. Because sometimes, the most unexpected moments teach us the most important lessons. Thanks for watching. Take care of each other, and I'll catch you in the next one.